Welcome to Everybody Loves Barbie, living beyond the box. Self-empowerment never looks so good. Style, fashion, and elegance, helping children in need break the silence of abuse and create a future as picture perfect as the Barbies we love. A life lived on their own terms, free to just be. And find out how you can get your hands on some of these amazing dolls while helping a child in need.
Hi, I'm Havilah Malone. I have been an avid Barbie collector for over 20 years, and I want to share with you some of my favorite dolls and why. Did you know that March 9th of 1959 is when Barbie launched for the first time? It was at the American Toy Fair in New York City, and she came out with the very first edition, which is the black and white bathing suit doll with her nostalgic ponytail. And this is actually one of the original designs for Mattel's Barbie doll. And I like her because, of course, I mean, she's the original. She's the one who started it all off. And how since 1959 she has continued to grow and change. Now this one is the Breakfast at Tiffanys doll. I love this because, well, it's Audrey Hepburn, and she is just amazing. You know, her style, and of course we have the Breakfast at Tiffany's movie to go along with the Barbie doll, because you know you have to have the matching accessories. And so another one of my favorite dolls for my collection, and I've actually collected over 300 dolls over the past 20 years, and this one is the Publicity Tour Barbie. And I really like this one because I actually have a #1 best-selling book, which is all about publicity. It's how to become a publicity magnet. So, of course, I would love the Publicity doll. Plus, look how chic. I know she's got her head wrap on with her gorgeous large-brimmed hat, the black and white outfit on, and she just looks so like elegant. She's ready for the paparazzi. She's ready for whatever is to come. So I love this one. And then also, so Barbie has had amazing dolls from all over the world. And this one is actually the Princess of South Africa. Oh my God. And now look at her. I love her chocolate skin. It's so deep and dark and just gorgeous. I love this one. And then she got her tribal garb on, and it's very colorful, and I just love this doll. And she's a princess. So, I mean, who doesn't love a princess? Speaking of princesses, this is also one from the princess line from the Dolls of the World, and this is the Princess of the Nile. I have like a love affair with Egypt and with like Cairo, and one of the things on my bucket list, which I actually call it my adding life to my years list, because why would you wait till you're about to die before doing the things that you love? Well, I want to go to Cairo because I want to go to the Cairo Museum, and I also want to visit the pyramids, go down the Nile, and of course we've got the Princess of the Nile Barbie who can come along for the ride. And of course she's decked out in her royal garb and just as beautiful as ever. Another doll that I love, and this one is actually very special to me because this is the class of 2002 doll, and it's because I actually graduated from college in 2002 from the University of New Orleans. And I graduated when I was 19 years old. So it's something that I'm very proud of, and I of course got the doll to commemorate the graduation. So a simple one, but a very important memento in my life. And this one is one of the dolls from the I Can Be line. And I love the I Can Be line because it's all about letting women know that you can be anything that you want to be. And this particular doll is a pilot Barbie. And why I like her so much is because actually my mom works for an airline. And so I grew up on a plane, grew up, traveling around the world. And, this kind of, for me, stands for what my mom does. She's actually a flight attendant. brilliant and she's amazing at what she does. And, you know, we have a Barbie to kind of commemorate that. And not just a Barbie to commemorate that, but I also have a bona fide Delta Airlines doll. Yeah, so she's got her travel bag and everything. So I absolutely love that because that's about my mommy. Now this one is also one of the I Can Be dolls of the Barbie line, and this one is the I Can Be a Movie Star. So a part of my career has been, you know, in television and things like that, and, you know, been in movies, and so this is kind of, you know, commemorative of some of the things that I've done, and plus it reminds me of this commercial that I did. I mean, it's like just like this, so it was really cool to see a doll that kind of was, you know, a little mirror of it. And this one, I mean, I think a lot of you can appreciate. This is also from the I Can Be line, which is one of my favorite lines, the Dolls of the World and the I Can Be line. I love what Mattel did with those. But this one is the President Barbie. Yay! I know, right? A little Michelle Obama type look. I love it because this is all about, and matter of fact, she's a part of the B party. You can be inspired and you can be a dreamer and you can, you know, be motivated and you can be anything that you want to be. And so that's what this doll stands for. And so to have, especially a female president, that's pretty nice. I like that. And speaking of things presidential, well, of course we couldn't, you know, forget our founding fathers. And there was actually a Barbie doll that was a George Washington. This one actually came from F.A.S. Schwartz, and it was one of their special collections. And look at her. She's got even her pink founding father jacket on with a little plume in her hat and all that good stuff. So it's very pretty. I like this one a lot. And so I have, I mean, literally over 300 dolls, and some of them are like really high-end dolls, and some of them are just really regular dolls because they meant something to me in some way, shape, or form. This one, because this reminded me of my high school days. This is the Gap Barbie because I used to work at the Gap when I was in high school. So of course I had to get the Barbie that, you know, reminded me of my days there, because it definitely was fun being there and a part of that family during the time that I worked there. And of course she has her, you know, Gap khakis on and her denim jacket, which is very Gapish. But this is the Gap Barbie, and she's got a little carry handle too. So, you know, when you go shopping, you got your bag, you can just go. Now this one just speaks to, because every adult, I don't care what, like there's a kid inside of you that is just looking to come out. It's looking to just play. And I love cartoons. And one of the cartoons I used to watch a lot was SpongeBob SquarePants. So when I saw this Barbie, I was like, okay, that's a must. So she actually even has a little SpongeBob keychain, and she's in her SpongeBob pajamas, which, yeah, I did have SpongeBob pajamas. So I'm feeling her. I'm really feeling her. And we also have, which of course October, which is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and so we have the pink ribbon Barbie. And so this is the Susan G. Komen Barbie, and the one that commemorates raising awareness for breast cancer, which is extremely important because so many people deal with that on a day-to-day basis. And plus she is gorgeous. I mean, look at this pink dress with all the tulle, their hair up in a very elegant bun. I mean, who wouldn't love this Barbie doll? And I'll tell you two of my favorite dolls, and actually this one is by Mattel, but it's actually on their Disney line. And this has a special significance and meaning for me because of a movie that I grew up on that I just loved, because the story really mirrored for me the things that I wanted. 'Cause she was a strong-willed young lady, and she wanted to, be able to go out on her own and experience life, and she saw things differently. And all of you are probably familiar with The Little Mermaid. Yes, an amazing movie. But also one of my favorite characters in that movie was a villain, Miss Ursula herself. Oh, let's see what she was like, sing. And look, this bad boy actually opens up, and look at look at that. It is so well done. She's got King Triton's Triton. You need to give that back. And when she was trying to take over the world, in her very fiendish way, she went about things the wrong way, but she was definitely a very strong character in the movie, and I really liked it. So, my Sea Witch Ursula. And my favorite Barbie, you gotta save the best for last, is because every person, I don't care if you're female, if you're male, if you're young, if you're old, everybody has that person that they look up to or that they mirror, the hero in their life that they just resonate with, they want to be, because they see themselves and they see the potential and the possibility within themselves. And a character that I really resonated with, even from a young child, was that of none other than Wonder Woman. Isn't she amazing? Oh my goodness. She had her lasso of justice, and she has her cape on so that she flew through the sky and, took down the bad guys, and, just really in her feminine power was able to save the day. And, we all have a little bit of Wonder Woman in us.
Stay tuned for part 2 and find out how you can get your hands on some of these amazing dolls while helping a child in need.